One of the ways that you can take an ordinary life and make it extraordinary is to learn to do every single thing that you do with and for God. Raise your kids for God. Let your marriage glorify God. Let your attribute glorify God. Let God into everything that you do. God believes in you. He got hope for you. He's got a future plan for you. And no matter how many times you messed up, God is willing to give you another chance and another chance and then another chance. If you will just be serious about your relationship with Him, and yet when God speaks to you, when He puts something in your heart, when something in the Word comes alive to you, if you will listen to your spirit and not your head, you say things and you can believe for things that just absolutely don't even make any sense. If you do something you believe God's asking you to do, and it doesn't seem to work for a while, don't give up. Just keep believing if you heard from God that God will bring it to pass and make it happen. He will either redirect you or you just need to wait on Him. You know, if you are not believing for the impossible, then you are not open for a miracle in your life. But I will tell you one thing. If you believe that God's put something in your heart and it says and it's not going away, you take one step and you see what happens. If that seems to work, you take another step and you see what happens. If that seems to work, then you can take another step, and pretty soon those steps that were baby steps are starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and before you know it, you know what's gonna happen. You are gonna be running with God full speed ahead, doing things that you cannot even imagine. We all have things that we're believing for a dream to come, to pass our health, to turn around to meet the right person. We have been praying for a long time, standing on the promises. We don't see anything happening, but what you can't see is behind the scene. God is at work. He's not only heard you when you prayed, He took it one step further and put the miracle into motion. The psalmist said, the moment you pray, the tide of the battle begins to turn. And just because you don't see anything happening doesn't mean the answer is not on the way. And the people that see promises fulfilled, the people that see breakthroughs, are the people that keep praying, keep believing, keep standing in faith. In 1 John it says, this is the confidence we have in God. If we ask anything according to His will, we know that He hears us. Thought will tell you it's not making a difference to pray. You are wasting your time, getting your hopes up, believing that you will get well. You saw the medical report. You will never break the addiction. You have had it so long. Don't believe those thoughts. The moment you prayed, the Creator of the universe goes to work. It may not happen on your timetable or the way you thought, but He is a faithful God. What He promised you, He will bring to pass. He prayed and then waited with expectation. He went through the day looking for God's goodness. God knows what you need and He knows how to get it to you. You don't have to figure out how God's going to do it. The scripture says, lean not to your own understanding. If you are trying to figure it out, you are going to get confused. Well, you say, Joel, this all sounds good. It's encouraging, but I don't believe it's going to happen for me. I don't believe that just because you said something, anything's going to change. Then this is not for you. This is for believer. This is for people that know God is in control, that He set the miracle into motion, that the angels on the way. You are going to see your healing, your promotion, your breakthrough, your victory. God is going to open doors no man can shut and take you to the fullness of your destiny. God bless you. Like the video if you believe this message contains something that will help you in your future.